Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue with the Jane's reference materials. Let's see, earlier today we went over the C-130, so today, or rather this time, we are going over the E-2C Hawkeye. Title, Northrop Grumman Hawkeye, U.S. Navy designations E-2C and TE-2C, type shipborne and land-based airborne early warning and control aircraft. Program, first flight of first of three prototypes, 21st of October 1960. Total of 59 production E-2As, of which 51 updated to E-2B by end of 1971, apart from two TE-2A trainers and two converted to E-2C prototypes. First flight of E-2C prototype 20th of January 1971, production started mid-1971. First flight production aircraft 23rd of September 1972, total of 172 ordered, of which 166 delivered at start of 1994. Production rate 6 per year. AN/APS-145 radar replaces the AN/APS-125, AN/APS-138, and AN/APS-139 in new built E-2Cs. Evaluation of Grumman General Electric AN/APS-145 began in 1986. Radar tracks more than 2,000 targets and operates at longer ranges, has improved jamming resistance, and sharper, fully automated, optimized overland detection. AN/APS-145 radar, a new main operator, displays IFF mission computer processor, JTIDS, tactical software, and upgraded engines form core of current update development program, Groups 1 and 2. Now fully developed and being delivered in new production aircraft from October of 1991. Second production Group 1 aircraft, 163535, 123rd E-2C, 102nd USN E-2C, set 20, broke 14 and established 6 new records for 10 height, altitude, at 100 kilometers closed circuit, 17th through 19th of December 1991. Design features. Details here apply to E-2C. Hawkeye can cover Naval Task Force in all weathers, flying at 9,150 meters at 30,000 feet, and can detect and assess approaching aircraft in excess of 300 nautical miles or 556 kilometers or 345 miles. AN/APS-145 has total radiation aperture control antenna, track A, to reduce side loads to offset jamming. Radar sweep 6 million cubic mile envelope and simultaneously monitors surface ships. Long range automatic target track initiation, high-speed processing enable each E-2C to track more than 2,000 targets simultaneously and automatically and control more than 40 intercepts. Rantron Systems AN/APA-171 antenna housed in 7.32 meter or 24 foot diameter radome, rotating at 5 to 6 revolutions per minute above rear fuselage. Antenna arrays and rotodome provide radar sum and difference signals in IFF. Structure. Wing center section has 3 beams, ribs, and machine skins. Hinged leading edge provides access to flying and engine controls. Fuselage, conventional light metal. Composites used in parts and tail. Landing gear, hydraulically retractable tricycle type, pneumatic emergency extension, steerable nose wheel unit retracts rearward, main wheels retract forward and rotate to lie flat in bottom of the cells. Twin wheels on nose unit only, oleal pneumatic shock absorbers, main wheel tires, size 36 by 11, type 724 ply, pressure 17.9 bars or 260 pounds per square inch on ship, 14.5 bars or 210 pounds per square inch shore. Hydraulic brakes, hydraulically operated retractable tailskin, A-frame arrestor hook under tail. Power plant, two 3,803 kilowatt or 5,100 shaft horsepower Allison T56A427 turboprops, driving Hamilton Standard 54460-1 4-blade fully feathering reversible pitch constant speed propellers. These have foam-filled blades which have a steel spar and glass fiber shell. T56A427 engines provide 15% improvement in efficiency compared with the 425 installed prior to 1989. Israeli Hawkeyes fitted locally with fixed in-flight refueling probes. First aircraft 941, seen of 1993. Accommodation, normal crew of 5, consisting of pilot and co-pilot on flight deck, plus ATDS Combat Information Center staff of Combat Information Center officer, air control officer, and radar operator. downward hinged door with built-in steps on port side, a center fuselage, and 3 overhead escape hatches. Avionics: Rantron AN/APA 171 rotodome with radar and IFF antenna, General Electric AN/APS 145 advanced radar processing system with fully automatic overland overwater detection capability in current production aircraft and scheduled for eventual retrofit to all E-2Cs. Improved Hazeltine IFF detector processor, Litton AN/ALR 73 passive detection system, Hazeltine AN/APA 172 control indicator group with Laurel enhanced color main display units, Litton OL 77/ASQ computer programmer L304 with Laurel enhanced high-speed processor, AN/ARC 158 UHF data link, AN/ARQ 34 HF data link, JTIDS Class 2 HP terminal, ASM 400 in-flight performance monitor, AIC 14A intercom, Litton AN/ASN 92 Canes carrier aircraft inertial navigation system, GPS, GEC Marconi standard central air data computer, AN/ASN 15 heading and altitude reference system, Collins AN/ARA 50 UHF ADF, AN/ASW 25B ACLS, and Honeywell AN/APN 171V radar altimeter. Dimensions: external wingspan of 24.56 meters or 80 feet 7 inches, wing chord at root 3.96 meters or 13 feet 0 inches, at tip 1.32 meters or 4 feet 4 inches. Wing aspect ratio 9.28, width wings folded 8.94 meters or 29 feet 4 inches. Length overall 17.54 feet or 57 feet 6 3/4 inches. Height overall 5.58 meters or 18 feet 3 3/4 inches. Diameter of rotodome 7.32 meters or 24 feet. Tailplane span 7.99 meters or 26 feet 2.5 inches. Propeller diameter 4.11 meters or 13 feet 6 inches. Weights and loadings: weight empty 17,859 kilograms or 39,373 pounds. Max fuel internal usable 5,624 kilograms or 12,400 pounds. Max wing loading 371.5 kilograms per meter squared or 76.1 pounds per square foot. Max power loading 3.18 kilograms per kilowatt or 5.22 pounds per shaft horsepower. Performance at max takeoff weight: max level speed 338 knots or 626 kilometers per hour or 389 miles per hour. Max cruising speed 325 knots or 602 kilometers per hour or 374 miles per hour. Cruising speed ferry 259 knots or 480 kilometers per hour or 298 miles per hour. Stalling speed, landing configuration 75 knots or 138 kilometers per hour or 86 miles per hour. Service ceiling 11,275 meters or 37,000 feet. Ferry range 1,542 nautical miles or 2,857 kilometers or 1,775 miles. Length 17.54 meters, height 5.58 meters, wingspan 24.56 meters, max takeoff weight 24,161 kilograms, max wing load in kilograms per meter squared 371.5, max level speed 338 knots, service ceiling 11,275 meters. Here we can see a look at the turboprop engine. This time it's actually an internal view, unlike the C-130 earlier today. We can see a single display of the cockpit, which I assume this looks like maybe a output of the radar with all the symbols on there. Photo album. We have a couple pictures here of various Navy E-2s in flight, on the deck, wings folded, in flight again. This one's from Kennedy. One ashore, and looks like one on landing, as you can see the arrestor wire there. And here is the in-game model. And yeah, this is actually pretty outdated now, because now we're up to the E-2D that has an AESA radar with at least some anti-stealth capabilities. So another airframe that's going to be serving forever, it feels like. Although this one was from the 70s more so than the 50s. So it's at a youthful 50 to 60 years old, as opposed to the 70 years of some of the other designs. But definitely a critical component of the carrier air wing. This is what really lets the carrier battle group defend itself. So with that, that concludes today's videos. So thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for next time and stay safe out there. See you then.